Hello and welcome to Inside Access Control. I'm your host, Rob Lydic. I want to take the opportunity to introduce myself, talk a bit about where Inside Access Control has come, where it's going for the future, and some of the formats you can come to expect from Inside Access Control over the next couple of months. Let's start first with thanking my friend, Lee Odess. Lee created this great opportunity in this great format called Inside Access Control. It is migrated to Inside Multifamily, Inside Visitor Management, and now just the Inside. I'm really honored that Lee took the chance on me. And Lee said, "Hey, Rob, will you take over Inside Access Control and serve as the host and thought leader, bringing powerful leaders and insights from people from inside and outside the industry to further the access control industry and market as a whole." And I want to thank Lee. Through his 100 podcasts that he's conducted with hundreds and hundreds of people from inside and outside the industry, he's created an avenue for us to have a very unique and, first and foremost, authentic conversation about access control. So let's thank Lee and take the time to appreciate the start, because it is the hardest part. It's not the continuing, it's the actual starting of this that I'm exceptionally grateful for. And I'm thankful for Lee's trust in me to move this thing forward. So a little bit about me. Who is Rob Lydic? Some of you actually know, some of you don't. Where I came from, what's going on. I've been in the industry since 2008, and prior to that, I was in the IT, data center, structured cabling, wireless, and server industries. I found the access control and video and intrusion industries in 2008 as the migration had began to IP. IP video, eventually some migration into IP access control, and bringing that knowledge from that IT and IP space, I was able to start a number of companies. And so I've been able to start 4 companies that I've been able to grow up and get them sold, transact them. I've been a corporate leader. I moved to Boulder, Colorado a little over 6 years ago to grow a company up and get it sold as well. And we were able to do that in 2018. And then I had the privilege of working for a very large Fortune 500 company who gave me the opportunity to be a thought leader and a leader in this very large organization where we could implement successful strategies and process to successful conclusions of growing market share, reaching customers that we previously hadn't reached, and concentrating on areas where the market was actually going. So a little bit about where I've been. I've had the privilege of leading leaders and enabling continuous movement in my career, and I'm grateful for that. So let's talk about some of the goals of Inside Access Control that I look to bring over the next several months and years. The first and foremost is to provide an authentic voice of the industry and to the industry. I think that's really what Lee was able to bring, and it's what he and I share. It's enabling good, real, authentic people to have a medium and an opportunity to connect in an open and honest fashion. I want to enable transparency to grow the understanding and the application of yesterday's technologies and tomorrow's technologies. Third, I want to assist in breaking down the barriers of open technology while ensuring secure products, secure in cybersecurity. In the access control world, there's a high level of proprietary technologies. Customers find themselves stuck in credentials, readers, panels, controllers, software, and they get locked in. And they oftentimes don't understand where they're locked in and how they got to where they're at. And the industry, I feel strongly needs to continue to lean into open. And you'll see some manufacturers and integrators are definitely pushing that at the behest of their end users. So we're going to spend some time talking about that, and that'll be one of the goals here of Inside Access Control. And fourth is to create a pathway to increased adoption of access control in the mainstream market. Here in the COVID era, we've had the opportunity to have access control and video go very mainstream. The idea of frictionless, touchless, mobile, cyber secure utilization of AI is all present. And those are my goals here as the host of Inside Access Control. So who am I going to talk with? What are we going to do? We're going to talk with authentic and real people inside and outside the industry, leaders of the industry, tech leaders on the outside of our industry, thought leaders in access control. We're going to talk to end users of actual access control systems. We'll talk to installers, integrators, dealers, contractors, whatever you want to call them, those people that actually make those solutions come to life. We'll talk to international users of access control. We'll talk to leaders of cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, machine learning, credentials. We'll talk to the megatechs. If you know of any of these people and you want to connect me up so that we can have an authentic conversation with them, hit us up on Inside Access Control. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to have that conversation and continue that conversation. What are the panels going to look like? What's the conversation going to look like? As you've come to expect from Inside Access Control, there's lots of one-on-one conversations, just breaking down barriers and enabling an authentic conversation about a specific topic. You're going to have panels occur where groups of 4 to 10 people will be on a panel with me talking about a topic, coming at it from different angles, enabling you, the listener, to be able to glean new insights on behalf of an end user, an integrator, or a distributor, or a manufacturer. We're going to have hot takes panels of ideation, just short takes on what do you think about this topic, and allow a group of people to have quick hot takes. What's their top takeaways on this topic? And then finally, we're going to have competition of thought panels. We have panels where individuals are going to be given 30 seconds to give their top 3, and me as the host will have the opportunity to score them, provide you a summary of what those leaders are, and award one of the panelists to be the winner for the day. So we're going to try and have some increased fun with this. But Inside Access Control has a wonderful audience. I appreciate you. I appreciate your taking the time to watch our podcasts, to interact with them on LinkedIn and other channels, and to read our new weekly newsletters. I'm honored to be a part of this. I want to thank Lee again, and I look forward to interacting with each of you on Inside Access Control. Thank you. We'll talk soon.